If you're struggling or if you're losing faith in anything, like yourself, a higher power, God, whatever that means to you, this story might help. Somebody messaged me here on TikTok, and that's what they're going through. They said they're having a hard time believing like they used to. Seems like everything's going wrong, and they're full of doubt. So I prayed, I connected with my heart, and I responded. As soon as I was done, this was the first video on my For You. She was talking about the exact same thing. She said she's sitting in a house that's not hers, in a room that's not hers, in a shirt that's not hers, and she's over it. She's losing faith. She said she read a comment that somebody left on one of her videos that said, God is merciful. And her first thought was, prove it. I'm getting goosebumps. She said, prove it. Like, prove it, God. Prove you're merciful. Prove you're here. As soon as she said, prove it, my entire house lost power. It's a 70-degree day, sunny, beautiful, no wind. So there's no reason to lose power. But as soon as she said, prove it, everything went dark. So I go downstairs, and about a minute later, I open the garage door. That's where the circuit breaker is. As soon as I open the door, the power turns back on. The next video after hers was a story with no views. I was the first like, and she said, you have to go through the darkness to get to the light. You have to open the door to get to the light. I had to open the door to get to the circuit breaker and walk through the darkness. I didn't have to, because as soon as I opened the door, it turned on, but it's the point. So I'd say that's a sign, confirmation. God proving it. What do you think? I got excited and forgot to mention the symbolism behind this and why this experience was significant to me and how it can apply to you. So when we lose faith, what happens? We shut ourselves off. We close the door. We enter darkness. What happens when we open the door? When we believe again, the power comes back on. The light. Open the door. Walk through. Believe. Don't lose your faith.